Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x, and we are back again with another brand new exciting episode. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about a whole lot of different things. Okay, I am conducting this live stream so that I can obviously get to see your live feedback because a lot of you have been, thinking that I'm hiding behind the microphone. So I just wanted to do this live video and just basically get to talk to you. So in today's episode, we are going to be talking about Zilliqa, Cardano, Vechain, plus a whole lot of different other alternative cryptocurrencies because a lot of people are starting to believe that the out season is definitely here. So if you are watching this live stream, please let me know in the comment section right over there. Let me know that you are watching me live and direct. So first of all, we just have to look at the markets, right? Obviously everything is going super crazy right now, and the biggest winners are obviously Cardano. ADA is up about 12% today, and in the past 3 days I think it's like literally up like around 30%. Obviously that has really made quite a lot of people a lot of money, because if you take a look at its price increment right in the past 3 months, right, it has done tremendously well, and I'm really happy that you guys are really making a lot of profit. And I really understand that on this particular YouTube channel we basically do not really talk about a whole lot of other alternative cryptocurrencies out there. I'm sure there's a lot of you who were dying for me to talk about Cardano, but I'm just trying to let you know that now is not really a good time to buy Cardano, because you are supposed to be selling Cardano right now. Okay, you're supposed to be getting some profits off of the table. So I'm not really trying to entice you to buy. You're supposed to be taking profit off of the table in case you really bought Cardano. So, yeah, as far as that is concerned, let's also take a look at Zilliqa. You already know what Zilliqa is all about. Zilliqa is still around 2 cents. It's not really having like quite a lot of action because, I mean, to be honest, guys, we really had a very explosive past 3 to 4 months. Zilliqa literally grew up by about 400%. So we just have to, sort of let other people enjoy as well. So even though Cardano is having its upward momentum, right, there's going to be a time where it is going to have its correction. So when that happens, you're not really supposed to be laughing at people. So just because Zilliqa is having a little bit of a flat price range, things are just brewing up. So it's all about being patient. And then the other cryptocurrency that I just wanted to briefly talk about is obviously Vechain, right? Obviously I didn't talk about these cryptocurrencies on my YouTube channel, and I'm just putting them out there because they are really performing very well. And to all the people who have these cryptocurrencies in their portfolio, right, now is a great time to start taking profit off of the table, because these times are not really going to be lasting. Like having such an upward trajectory just like that, you're not really going to, there has to be a point where you have to take a little bit of profit. So welcome if you are watching me live right now. I can see your comments coming up. So Drew says, you think Zil is ready for a move? I feel like VET is too risky now. Yeah, pretty much all the cryptocurrencies, all the alternative cryptocurrencies that are up by about 20 to 30%, right? They are extremely risky. Do not even dare to FOMO. If you guys are going to FOMO into Cardano, Vechain, just because it has had this crazy 21% price increment in a day, and you guys really want to FOMO, you guys just have to unsubscribe to my YouTube channel, because you are being careless, you are being reckless, and I don't want to have reckless, careless subscribers. So guys, you always have to manage your risk. Risk management is the only way to be a millionaire when it comes to making money in this cryptocurrency game. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. But if you really bought in the a few months ago, now is a great time to take profit. So look at that market cap, 1 billion. If you look at the market cap of Cardano, it's like close to a billion. What's the market cap of Cardano? Yeah, 3.3 billion. Come on, guys. Zilliqa is definitely going to be above 1 billion. I mean, if you look at what these other cryptocurrencies are doing, right? Like, let's say, for example, Vechain. Vechain is doing the supply chain, and Cardano is obviously in the same competitive niche like Zilliqa is. But if you take a look at the things that Zilliqa has to offer, right? I mean, it's a no-brainer. Zilliqa is going to be having about 3.3 billion market cap, like in the future. So when it comes to having more bigger returns on your investment, obviously Zilliqa is a better investment. So that's just all I wanted to talk about. And just because Cardano is a competitor to Zilliqa doesn't really mean that you can't invest in Cardano or vice versa. But if you take a look at return on investment type of point of view, right, you're obviously going to make more money in an asset that is undervalued in comparison to an overvalued cryptocurrency, such as Cardano, which is already having 3.3 billion. I mean, if you are investing in such overpriced assets right now, you are literally making the people who invested probably 2 or 3 years ago rich right now. So you really want to be rich, right? So it's all about getting in front of the herd before a lot of people, get to like formal at the end of the, but when it's practically too late. So you're supposed to get in before everybody gets in. And finding those unicorn prices, that's obviously going to give you like a better chance to have much more gains in comparison to buying something which is already overvalued. Do I make any sense? So yeah, big shout out to all the people watching right now. Hello Mona, it's good to be here. Yeah, it's good to have you guys. Stroll66, RST, Stephen, Brian, plus everybody who's watching me right now. And you know what I really want to do, guys? Today I really want to have this sort of live stream to be very interactive, because I really want to interact with you. So what I want you to do is, if you have a Zoom account, let me just share my Zoom meeting right now, because I want to see like who my subscribers are, So you've got an opportunity to talk to me and all the viewers who are watching. So hold on, let me just send you the link so that we can have this conversation right here, right now, because I'm really dying to like, have a conversation with you. And perhaps you've got very insightful information. You can share it with all the viewers, and everybody's basically going to be able to sort of benefit from your knowledge. So just hold on. I'm trying to share my Zoom. I'm opening my Zoom right now. And I have another millionaire strategy that I would love to put out there, but I think it's a little bit too early right now to talk about it, but I'm definitely going to share it with you guys. So this is very powerful information with regards to Zilliqa, with regards to a whole lot of different cryptocurrencies out there. So you guys are really going to be extremely excited about the information that I will be sharing in due time. So hold on, let me just share the Zoom meeting with you guys. Yeah, so check out this link. I posted it in the chat. So if you've got Zoom, kindly join the Zoom meeting, and then we are going to be having like a one-on-one conversation, because I want to be talking with you guys. I don't really want to be talking alone. So kindly join the Zoom link, which is in the chat. So if you are available and if you can have a conversation, then let's talk about it. Let's definitely talk about everything. So David says XRP is a hype cryptocurrency and it has partnerships. I mean, there's going to be a certain period of time where XRP Ripple is going to have like a comeback. XRP is just one of those cryptocurrencies that usually has like a comeback. It might have like a lot of months of just being stagnant and not really performing, but there's going to be a time where XRP is just going to shoot, and you guys are going to be like, what the hell happened to XRP? Why didn't I invest in it? But of course, this is not investment advice. And yeah, so I don't use Zoom. It's run by Chinese and there's still knowledge. Okay, guys, I don't really want to get into trouble, so I'm not really going to talk about any other people here. I'm trying to keep it PG right now. I'm trying to keep it PG. I don't want to end up offending other people, because I realize that if you really get too excited, especially online, you can always be cut off. You can always say something that's really going to end up pissing a lot of people. So I am very careful with regards to saying stuff online. So yeah, waiting for anybody who's going to be able to like join my Zoom meeting, and then we can have a one-on-one conversation. You can, ask me like any questions. We can talk about a whole lot of different stuff. But it's good to be here. It is good to be here. So what do you guys think? Do you think the out season is officially here? Do you think we are definitely going to continue sort of okay, what's happening here? What am I sharing with you guys? Okay, I think I kind of messed up. Hold on, I'm just trying to set up everything. Um, yeah, what's going on here? This is a problem that I really don't like, especially when it comes to doing things right on the go, because you just end up making a whole lot of mistakes, and everybody just basically gets to see what you're doing. So that's pretty messed up. So I hope I haven't really disclosed any personal information out there. I hope I didn't show any porn. Yeah, because you know how that go. So somebody's asking me what I think about theta. Is it theta or theta? Yeah, so it's one of those Asian coins that really talks about a whole lot of stuff, right? So let me take a look at it. I had an opportunity of investing in theta a while back, and it was pretty much a pump and dump by then. And then I don't know. I haven't really taken a very good look at it, and I can't really say much about it because I just didn't do any follow up in terms of theta. But back in the day when it just got released, right? I obviously was very hyped about it, and I really thought that it could do very well. But of course, when it comes to delivering, right, there's a lot of alternative cryptocurrencies out there that just really fail to perform. They are all about, saying, talking about the things that they're going to be able to do. They are all about white papers. This is one of the reasons why I'm not really a big fan of Cardano, because Cardano has been promising a whole lot of stuff. Like, trust me, I have been holding on to Cardano for like a very, very long time. I have been holding on to Cardano for like a while, and their progress has been tremendously slow. In comparison to other cryptocurrencies out there, it has been extremely, extremely slow. And when it comes to blockchains, right, this is a business. You have to understand that this is a business. And when it comes to different businesses, right, you have to make sure that you deliver on time. You don't really have to procrastinate. You don't really have to end up, sort of over promising things that you can't really deliver. You have to make sure that whatever you say, whatever you promise the people, it is delivered on time, and you really stick to the timeline, okay? Because I don't really like the idea, or rather the fact that the blockchain industry has been around for quite a long time. The blockchain, whatever, distributed ledger technology has been around for almost 10 years, and we don't really have like a whole lot of things to show off, and we don't really have any significant things that we can be showing off. So it's high time we started focusing on mass adoption. And mass adoption is only going to come about when we provide all the different services that people are going to be able to use. Getting back to the old days, right? When it came to emails were very necessary and convenient, because a lot of back in the day, a lot of people used to spend a lot of time waiting for a letter to get delivered from the post office, and just sending a letter, just communicating with a person, right? You would go back and forth within months, just trying to get a hold of this person and just talking with them. And then when email came, right, it was super convenient. It was very easy. Everybody understood the concept. So right now it's all about looking at cryptocurrency or whatever blockchain platforms that are really providing value, and they are providing things that are going to be usable, because by the end of the day, it's all about having products that are going to be used by the masses. And people don't even have to like know what distributed ledger technology is all about. People just have to see that a certain service or a product is working and it is fulfilling their needs. that's the direction that we are supposed to be going into. Like if we remain a niche sort of community, right? We're not really going to end up going anywhere. There's the industry is just going to be about traders. It's going to be about market makers, and it's going to be about cryptocurrency exchanges, because these are the guys that are really going to be, these are the people that are really going to be thriving in this particular industry. So that's why we need to really genuinely support companies, or rather blockchain companies, that are really about their business, that are really progressing, because by the end of the day, we are the industry. We are the people that really make this, world to thrive. Like, for example, people buying Cardano is really, it's really sort of adding to the environment that Cardano sort of, works and thrives in. So if we end up supporting, I'm not really saying Cardano is a bad project. I'm not really saying any cryptocurrency is a bad project. All I'm trying to say is, if we continue supporting mediocre stuff, that really means we're not going to be progressing and succeeding. Right now, we're supposed to be taking this industry to another level by really dealing with legit companies that are really doing things that are promoting mass adoption, if you get what I'm saying. So it's all about supporting only the best companies out there and only the top cryptocurrency projects that are really delivering. So it's not really about pump and dump. It's not really about making 12% here, 20% there, and then the price goes back down minus 70%. You get what I'm saying? We're supposed to be progressing. We're supposed to be moving from one stage to the other. And right now we're supposed to be moving towards mass adoption, because mass adoption is definitely what's really going to make a lot of people rich, because we need to have products that are really going to invite the herd. And the herd doesn't really care about, what transactions are all about. Why distributed ledger technology is such a very good thing in comparison to the existing monetary system, if you know what I mean. People don't really care about proof of work, proof of stake. People just want to get things done. If you want to send an email, you know the concept. I want to talk to this guy. This guy is in another country. If I send him this message, he's going to be able to receive it. Nobody really knows the underlying technology behind emails, like how do emails work and that stuff. People just use it and that's it. So those are the types of things that we are supposed to be promoting as blockchain, or rather distributed ledger technology enthusiasts. And we can only do this by really being very frugal with our money, because by the end of the day, you spend your check. You decide to invest in any cryptocurrency. So if you are supporting cryptocurrencies that are not really doing anything just because you really want to make a few dollars on the back end, right? Then you are promoting mediocrity. And like that, by the end of the day, nobody's really going to be able to benefit and really be, we're not really going to change anything, So that's all I wanted to talk about with regards to that. So hold on. Let me just grab a glass of water. I'll be here. I'll be really back pretty soon. Okay. All right. So I am back. So today I wanted to talk about a very important topic. And obviously everybody wants to be a millionaire, right? Everybody really wants to take advantage and make the most amount of money. So this concept is a very, very, it's a very controversial topic, because people are going to really take it in different ways, especially due to the fact that it depends on your experience. So what I'm going to talk about, it's not really for everybody, okay? It just depends on your level of competence and what experience you have with regards to trading cryptocurrencies. I'm just going to be upfront with you. I really trade for a living, and most of my money comes from trading cryptocurrencies. So I am very savvy, and if I talk about certain things, right, not a lot of people are going to be able to understand. A lot of people are not really going to be able to grab, or rather grasp, the concept. So when we talk about leverage trading, right? Leverage trading or margin trading can be a good or a bad thing depending on your level of competence and on your experience. Because let's say, for example, you just join the cryptocurrency market, right? And then you just go into trading with leverage. You are really going to end up being wrecked because you don't really know the amount of risk that you are going to sort of have, and you also don't know the mathematics behind leverage trading. Like, for example, you don't even know the difference between cross leverage, cross margin and isolated margin. So when it comes to applying those different, strategies and trading strategies, right, you're obviously going to be having a little bit of problems depending on your level of experience. But with that said, if you are very experienced and if you have been trading cryptocurrencies, or rather you have been around in the cryptocurrency niche for like over 4 years, like since the last hype cycle, you know the basics of trading, you know what cross margin trading is all about, you know what isolated margin is all about, then you can try to use this method to accelerate your potential profits. The reason why I'm talking about leverage trading is due to the fact that one is able to achieve greater profits in comparison to somebody who's not using leverage trading. But before you jump into leverage trading, you have to know what you're doing. You have to understand the idea, the concept, the risk management, the mathematics behind it, so that you can budget and go into a trade with a very good perspective of what you're going to get out of the trade. So when I talk about leverage trading, right, a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, he's talking about leverage trading. It's a scam. It's not really a scam. Just because you don't really know how to utilize it doesn't really mean it's a scam. Just because most of the traders who use leverage trading get wrecked, it doesn't mean it can't be done. Because there's a lot of people who say that cryptocurrencies are scams. And there's people who understand that, yes, cryptocurrencies can really wreck you, or cryptocurrencies can really build you. It just depends on your level of competence. Okay, so I really want you to sort of dive deep into leverage trading. Before you even think about going into a trade, you have to do all the due diligence. You have to understand what you're getting into. The reason why I love leverage trading is it really allows me to sort of get more results faster in comparison to trading spot. You get what I'm saying? So let's look at this article with regards to Zilliqa Futures Explained. So this is basically on Binance, you have the ability to sort of trade Zilliqa and be able to trade the futures. So this is going to be like a very powerful game changer for people who are going to be utilizing this amazing opportunity very well. If you are not really going to be able to utilize and just practice good trading ethics, right? Of course, futures trading is going to end up having your portfolio wrecked. You get what I'm saying? So if you really want to have accelerated growth, if you really want to, make the most out of the next upcoming bull run, you can really take advantage of futures trading on Binance or BitMEX or any particular platform. Let's say, for example, the price of ADA, Cardano. The past few weeks, it has literally grown by a whole lot. ADA grew up by, 50% in the last 4 weeks. 77% or even more in the past 4 weeks. If you were using leverage trading, by the way, I use BitMEX. You can use cross trading. So with cross trading, it's more like you're using 100x leverage, but your margin is the one that is at stake. So it's not really necessarily using 100x isolated margin. It's cross margin trading. So let's say, for example, your account portfolio has got about, let's say, $2,000, right? And then you are margin trading with an order of about $20. You've got $2,000 in your margin account, and then you're only trading with $20 on your cross margin trade. Remember, cross is like 100x. But since cross margin is very different from isolated margin, the risk is not really as heavy as using 100x on isolated margin. Now, I really hope that you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Isolated margin trading is very different from cross margin trading, because on cross margin trading, right, you can sort of hedge your risk by having a very good portfolio. Like the more money that you have in your margin account, the lesser the risk that you have. So let's say, for example, just like I told you, you are having like a $2,000 portfolio, and then you're only trading with $10. Okay, even though you're only trading with $10, right? Your margin balance is about $1,990. So you are like sort of having like a lot of wiggle room in case something happens. And moreover, you are supposed to be utilizing stop losses, trailing stops, plus a whole lot of different trading techniques that are really going to help you sort of reduce or minimize the risk. So this is one of the reasons why I was saying that there is a lot of science to executing a perfect leverage trade in terms of cross margin trading. So if you've got this amazing information, right, and you can really get to utilize it, you can really end up making quite a lot of money in the next bull run, and you can really even make like 1,000x in comparison to people who are literally just holding on to cryptocurrencies. But just like I told you, it is very, very risky if you do not know what you're doing, if you do not really know the logic behind it, if you do not really know the mathematics behind it and everything that you need to do. So this is one of the reasons why you shouldn't even dare to jump into leverage trading if you do not understand what's going on. So this information is not for everybody. This information is only for seasoned traders out there. And I'm just saying, hey, if you really want to accelerate your potential to earn money, if you are able to like pick very good entry points. Let's say, for example, let's look at Zilliqa, because I want to show you like a very good example. So Zilliqa, Binance. Because when it comes to leverage trading, right, you don't have to overdo it. You do not have to overdo it. You only have to have specific times when you can do leverage trading. You get what I'm saying? Because if you overdo it, you're going to get wrecked. If you're trading in positions, or rather in scenarios where you're not supposed to be trading, you are definitely going to get wrecked. So let's say, for example, we are having this Zilliqa Tether chart, right? A few months ago when we had that price crash around this area, if you had put in a very good leverage trade, right? Let's say if you had gone in around this level, okay? That was your entry. And let me also try to explain this. When you're doing your leverage trade, right, you have to dollar cost average so that you can cushion the impact in case the price goes the other direction. Okay, let's say you are trading with a $2,000 account, right? And then your margin balance is about 1,990 because you are only trading with about $10 or even $20. So what you can do is with your $20 leverage trade, right? Do not buy everything at once, okay? Buy in stages because you can't really catch the bottom. Let's say, for example, you put you've got the $20 that you want to spend, right? So you subdivide it into, let's say, $5, $5, $5, $5. So for every 5% price decrease, because we want to long the market because the price was going down, right? For every 5% price decrease, you add to your to your $20 overall trading order that you want to execute. So let's say, for example, here you get to invest $5. Then the price continues dropping because you can't really know where the bottom is. So it drops by another 5%. You add another $5. So $5 plus $5, that's about $10. Again, the price continues dropping because you can't really catch the bottom. So you add another $5. So you've got for $15. And then the price again continues dropping. You add another $5. So by the end of it all, the price has moved by about 20%, and you have been able to like aggregate an order which has been cushioned due to the fact that you were sort of entering at different levels when the price was dropping down. So by the end of it all, you realize that you are having a better entry because you didn't buy using that you didn't buy everything at once using that $20. So by the end of it, or let's say if the price went to about let's say the price dropped all the way down, right? And you've got like a very good aggregated sort of entry. And then when the price ends up reversing, you can really end up making a whole lot of money with leverage trade in comparison to people who are just hodling. Let's say, for example, you have like a 10x leverage. So for every 10% that the price moves, you make 100% profit. Okay, so when the price moves 10%, you make $20 profit. When the price again moves about 10%, right, you make another $20. 10%, $20. So for every 10%, you make 100% profit. So if the price of Zilliqa ended up, you know, overall having, what's this? Is this even correct? Having about 705. I don't really think that's correct. So yeah, because I'm using a different chart. Okay, let's say, for example, the price of Zilliqa ended up having overall 400% increment, right? And you were trading on leverage with about 10x. So you are basically having 4,000% profit. Okay, so in comparison to somebody who's only having about 400% profit, right? In comparison to that person, you are having 4,000% profit. Okay, so that is really a game changer. And let's say the price of Zilliqa is going to end up going to about $1. How much money are you going to be able to make if you ended up leverage trading right over here? Okay. And when you're leverage trading, right, you have to find very strategic entries, because if you find these black swan events, right, these events that are like literally like once in a lifetime type of opportunities, like the coronavirus, right? If you pick those bottoms and you really put in a decent leverage trade, right, you guys are really going to end up making quite a lot of money. But of course, it's not really for everybody. And I just wanted to put that information out there for the people who are savvy. Please take a look at this millionaire strategy. Of course, you have to execute it perfectly. If you need any help, you can always email me, and then I'll just explain how you can use that. So when it comes to Zilliqa futures, right, you can do it on Binance, because Binance has got margin trading, and I think you can do up to about 50x leverage. So that is very powerful as well. But you have to do the mathematics, okay? Just because you've got like a $20,000 account balance doesn't mean that you're supposed to be trading with leverage with your whole $20. That's where a lot of people get messed up. That's where a lot of people usually get liquidated, because they are overstepping their boundaries. Okay, so if you have a 2,000 portfolio, only trade with $10 or $20. That's it. Don't go above it, because you are trying to have money in your margin account. And I just want to clarify whether Binance has got cross margin trading, because there's a big difference between isolated margin and cross margin trading, because I personally prefer cross margin trading, whereby it's more like you're using 100x, but you are using your account balance as your margin balance to sort of hedge your account from being liquidated. So I just wanted to put that out there. So what are you guys saying? So Chris says, yeah, I had a little bit of harmony but sold it for PundiX. Now I regret it. ERD Mainnet is going to be live end of July. They have Genesis staking and just announced project partnerships with Expedia and Travelcom. Okay, so you guys are pretty much shilling quite a lot of different cryptocurrencies out there, yeah? So continue shilling all the different types of cryptocurrencies that you have, because it's all about, having your own best interest. So feel free to shield all the different types of cryptocurrencies. And this time around, I'm just going to be honest with you. I am going to be extremely greedy. I'm just going to be extremely stingy with my money. The last bull market, I was just investing in everything. I was investing in any type of cryptocurrency that just had a white paper. And I really ended up making a lot of losses. This time around, I am smarter. Before I even dare to invest in any type of cryptocurrency, I'm going to be doing thorough research. I'm going to make sure that I know everything about that particular project. So I really encourage you guys to be extremely frugal with your money. Okay, this is not really some sort of environment where everybody is nice. where everybody is just going to hand you the $1 million, for free. This is a very ruthless environment. There's people out there who are trying to scam you out of your money. There's projects out there that are literally creating websites. They are creating some type of mirage to seem like they are professionals and they are going to deliver. And what's really going to happen is they're most likely going to end up scamming you, and you're going to end up losing your money. So you have to be extremely, extremely frugal with your money. Do not just invest in anything that anybody recommends. Do not even listen to me. Whatever you decide to invest in, make sure you know every single little detail. Make sure you understand who the CEO is, what type of pants he's got on, what type of underwear he likes, and all that good stuff. Because by the end of the day, it's your money. And if you lose your money, you're not really going to be able to participate in this game, because investing in cryptocurrencies is all about having ammunition. It's all about having some sort of money to play with so that you can better the potential, or rather better the probability of you making money. Let's say, for example, in March, right? That time when the cryptocurrency prices were drastically dropping, a lot of people didn't really get to take advantage of that amazing price discount. A lot of people were completely out of the game because, one, they were liquidated, or they didn't get out of their positions because they were thinking that the price of cryptocurrencies were just going to continue going up. So this is one of the reasons why I really encourage people to always take profit. When you take profit, be in a stable coin. Whenever you see that there's a lot of euphoria, whenever you see people on TikTok talking about cryptocurrencies, right? Whenever you see a 50% price increase, always take profit. Take profit, be in a stable coin, wait for the next black swan, wait for the next dump, wait for the next time when the prices are going to be extremely rich. Because the difference between people who make money, people who make millions of dollars in cryptocurrencies, these are the people who do not really have any emotion, or these are the people who do not really get attached to these cryptocurrencies. Because what usually happens is when the price is going about 50%, right? 26% increase, price increment, right? You guys are like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so rich right now because everything is going up high. You're not really rich until you sell. Whatever you are seeing on your cryptocurrency blockchain, or rather blockfolio application, right? Those are just numbers that don't really have anything to do with you. You are only rich when you sell. You are only rich when you are able to withdraw that money. So just because the price is increasing and just because you are able to see double-digit profits there, it doesn't really mean that you've got that money. So whenever you have a very good trade, whenever you invested into something and then it's doing very well, take profit. Take profit so that you are prepared for the next time the price drops. Because the people who really make money are the people who take advantage of black swan events. I usually call them black swan events, because these are the types of events where everybody's literally shocked. Remember what happened in March, right? Everybody was so freaking amazed by how low the price of Bitcoin was. The price of Bitcoin dropped as low as 3,800. And the people who were able to, sort of benefit off of that move? These are the people who had, money on the side. These are the people who took profit. These are the people who were patiently waiting for the next price drop so that they could invest. And if you continue rinsing and repeating, right, taking advantage of the volatility, the price fluctuations, you are going to be doing far better than everybody else. Because a lot of people, right, a lot of people usually never make any progress as far as investing in cryptocurrencies. This is a fact. The reason why a lot of people don't really make any progress is because they are afraid to take profit. If you take a look at all these different cryptocurrencies that we're having, right? ADA, Zilliqa, look at all these price changes that we had. Look at all this volatility. Look at all that 400% price increment. But if you are not able to utilize that opportunity, take profit, be in a stable coin, invest when the price drops, you're not really going to have anything to show. for, your portfolio is just going to be the same. It's going to be stagnant. It's just going to be the same. You've been in cryptocurrencies for like 3 years, but your portfolio doesn't increase. That's because you're not already taking advantage of the volatility, and you're not taking profit because you are so comfortable looking at the prices going up, and you're just like, wow, I'm doing too well. Look at that. Look at that. Cardano is up by 30% in the last 3 days. Oh my God, I'm so rich. I'm going to be so rich. You are getting it wrong. You have to be prepared for the next price dump. You can only be prepared, one, if you've got money, two, if you are in a stable coin. Okay, those are the only situations that are really going to help you to be able to like take advantage of these price fluctuations. And if you take a look at what's happening right now, we are in overbought territories right now. As much as we want to see the prices continue going up, the prices just soaring and just flying out of the roof, right? There's going to be a time eventually where these prices are going to be dropping. And when the prices drop, you're going to be back to square one. You're going to be back to the same place where you were because you didn't really take advantage of the volatility. You didn't sell. You didn't take profit. You weren't in a stable coin. You weren't preparing for the next crash, okay? Because trading is all about preparing for the next dump, preparing for the next price volatility, and you can only do that if you've got money on the side, if you've got ammunition. Your capital, your portfolio is your ammunition. Those are your bullets. When the prices are close to your range, you shoot, you take advantage. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So if you are one of the people who took advantage of investing in these alternative cryptocurrencies a while back, take profit right now. Take a little bit of profit. It might be 10%, it might be 50%. Take money off of the table and let the rest ride and come back some other time. If the price starts correcting, you've got some money on the side. You've got some ammunition to play with. You've got some bullets in the chamber, and you can attack. When you do this, you guys are really going to have a very dramatic change with regards to your cryptocurrency portfolio, because by the end of the day, it's about having the actual money, the actual profits, not really seeing those juicy gains on your blockchain or your portfolio. How many are having feed freeze today with sell data? Okay, you guys are asking quite a lot of different things here. 60% Zeal and 40% Vet. Which one is good? So somebody's asking me which one is a better investment in terms of Zilliqa and Vechain. So in order for you to determine the amount of money that you are willing to allocate to this particular, trade, right? You have to understand, you have to know yourself which one of these cryptocurrencies is going to be able to give you the most amount of profit on top of your money. You've got Zilliqa. The market cap of Zilliqa is only about 201 million US dollars. If you look at Vechain, the market cap of Vechain is about $1 billion US dollars. So if you had to allocate more money into any of these projects, right, which one would you invest more money in? If I were you, I would probably invest in the least undervalued, the list of valued cryptocurrency, because it has got the potential to give me much more profit on top of my money. So I would obviously allocate 60% into Zilliqa and 40% into Vechain, because I know that if I invest 60% into Zilliqa, I'm going to quadruple or make much more money with regards to me investing more in Vechain. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's all about numbers. It's all about becoming a millionaire. It's all about making the most amount of money. And in order for me to make the most amount of money, right, it's all about mathematics. Okay, it's all about mathematics and just looking at those unicorn projects that are really going to give you the most amount of return. Because by the end of the day, we are risking, regardless of Vechain, regardless of Bitcoin, regardless of Ethereum, investing in blockchain technology or rather cryptocurrencies is extremely risky. So if you are going to be risking, right, you might as well risk into something that is ultimately going to reward you the most. But of course, you have to understand the type of risk, and it doesn't really mean that you're just supposed to invest in any undervalued cryptocurrency out there, because that's the fastest way to lose your money. Just because all these cryptocurrencies are risky, right? They all have different risks. Like the amount of risk that Bitcoin has is different from the amount of risk that Dogecoin has. Even though Dogecoin might be flying because a lot of people are pumping it, right? The amount of risk is very incomparable. You get what I'm saying? So just look at the risk factor, look at the return on investment factor, look at the technology as well. Because by the end of the day, these technologies are going to be replaced. A lot of these technologies are going to be obsolete, because a few years ago, right, the cryptocurrencies that were like on the top 10 list, they are very different from the cryptocurrencies that are currently on the top 10 list in 2020. So you should always think about the future. Which cryptocurrency is obviously most likely going to be available in the next coming 5 to 10 years? Which one has got the best amount of technology that is really going to withstand the test of time, if you get what I'm saying? So just because some cryptocurrency today is part of the top 10, right? It doesn't really mean that it's going to be part of the top 10 in the next coming 5 years. And then you might invest and then just come back some other 3 years from now, and then you discover that all the time that you wasted didn't really amount to anything. So by the end of it all, you're supposed to do your due diligence. You're supposed to find a cryptocurrency that is most likely going to be around, so that you can have a higher probability of you making money. Because if you invest in something which is going to drop all the way from being a top 10 to being a top 200 type of cryptocurrency, then you're not really going to end up making any money. So this is one of the reasons why on my YouTube channel, I really encourage people to go out there and just basically dig into these cryptocurrencies. I really let people out there just get to see what's really happening, why certain cryptocurrencies work the way they do. It's not just looking at the prices, it's about looking at the source code, it's about looking at how frequent a team is able to deliver. It's about all these different aspects, because by the end of it all, this is a business, and you really do not want to live you really do not want to risk your money and end up losing your money. So whatever projects you are investing in, make sure that you understand what's even happening behind the technology. Make sure you check out the GitHub here on CoinMarketCap, right? You are easily able to check out what's really happening behind the code. You can check out the source code. You can see who are the most active people who are contributing to this code. Let's say, for example, you go to this particular folder, right? You are able to sort of check out the different types of repositories that they have, and then you check out the Go Ethereum repository. You check out the number of commits. If you click on the commits, right, you are obviously going to be able to like see the different number of contributors. You are even able to like see the number of people who are contributing the most to this particular code. And then if you are able to have that information, right, you can even try to see what that person is all about. Like if they are sort of contributing to the code, obviously they really are going to be able to like affect your money, because if they end up messing up, right, they end up messing up the whole entire project, and then your money is going to be at risk. So this is one of the reasons why I really encourage people to do a lot of digging in, to make sure they understand what is going on, to make sure that they do every little bit of uncovering any type of information from a legal aspect, from the technological aspect, looking at the price. Just try to get consumed by these cryptocurrency projects. So when you see me talking about Zilliqa for like a month, because I'm trying to decipher it, I'm trying to see how everything works, from all angles. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Do you guys have any questions with regards to the millionaire strategy that I talked to you guys about? With regards to, taking advantage of the percentage growth in comparison to other people who are just going to be buying spot, if you know what I mean. So that's all I had to talk to you guys about today. I really wanted to have like a Zoom meeting with some of you so that we can have like a one-on-one conversation. I want to hear your stories. I want to find out when you started investing in cryptocurrencies, and I want other subscribers as well to know your story. But apparently nobody has Zoom. So if you have Zoom right now, please type the word Zoom in the comment section so that I can send you the link once more, and then we can try to do this once more, because I'm dying to like see the people behind all these lovely numbers. I want to see who my subscribers are. I want to listen to your voices, and yeah. So I don't really know whether we're going to be able to do it. So please join the link that I posted in the comment section below. So check out the link, and we are going to be good to go. So I'm waiting for your request. Let me post the link once more into the comment section. So click on the link, join the Zoom meeting. Let's have a conversation. I want to see who my subscribers are. I want to see who my subscribers are. By the way, was I exposing my IP address? Yeah, I hope I wasn't exposing my IP address, because you guys might end up, Okay, so please join the Zoom meeting link, and we are going to have a conversation with you, and we are going to be able to, just talk about a whole lot of different stuff, get to answer and interact with you guys. So I am waiting. So somebody says they are going to be buying low. Yeah, I mean, by the end of it all, it's all about buying low. And buying low is very subjective. Oh, okay, I've got like a request. Hold on. I have a Zoom request right now. So let me just set up everything. Hold on. Wait. Just give me a moment. Wait. Oh, I'm just trying to accept the person who sent me a Zoom request. Hold on. No, not this one. Yeah, that one. Then let me close. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm doing this live, so I'm a little bit of a slow person. It really takes me a while to grasp stuff, so just bear with me. Then that one is deactivated. Okay, so I hope you guys can see him. I hope I'm not really going to get a troll. So he's probably setting up his video as well. So yeah, please be respectful, because when you're doing this live, you just set yourself up for getting destroyed. And by the way, it's extremely hot in this little office setup that I have. I am like literally sweating right now. I'm literally sweating. So VinPow, you need to fix your audio. Yeah, so yeah. So I'm hoping to have more people, because I want to see who you guys are. And yeah, it's always good to interact with people. And a lot of people have got this notion that, a lot of people who use voiceovers are kind of scared. We are hiding behind the mic. I just use the voiceover type of videos because they are very convenient for me, and it's very easy for me to sort of just wake up in my boxers, and I can just record a video instead of me putting up all the lights and just doing quite a lot of work, because I want to get things done pretty fast, and I want to get it moving, if you know what I mean. So that's why I really love voiceovers, because they allow me to work much more efficiently. So I'm not really hiding from anybody. This is me, Muna, aka Beyond 10x. I have been dropping a whole lot of Zilliqa information out there, and yeah. Somebody's asking whether Vechain is not a scam. I didn't say any project is a scam. I didn't say Cardano or anything is a scam, it's all up to you. You just have to do what you have to do. More power to you if you invest in Vechain. By the way, I've got some Vechain, I've got some Cardano, I've got some Theta, because you guys have to understand that I have been around for quite a very long time when it comes to this cryptocurrency, situation. And I really ended up investing in a whole lot of bad projects out there. I remember the worst project that I invested in was an ICO with regards to trading signals. These guys were like from Canada, and they were like, very young guys, and they were raising about 1 million US dollars. So in my mind, I was like, okay, if I am able to get into this particular ICO at $1 million, because that was their ICO valuation, and let's say it gets listed on Binance or hit BC, and then it goes to about even 10 million US dollars, I'm going to be able to like make a 10x. What really ended up happening is I got scammed. This company, these guys ended up going away, and they just ended up disappearing off of the face of earth. And I ended up losing like a 15,000 US dollars from that ordeal. Yeah, so all right, so Vin, are you able to talk? Do you have a voice? If you're able to talk, let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. The
I can
people.
hear you. Can you
Oh,
hear
you can
me?
hear me. Yeah, yeah. Do you have like a video? I want to see how you look like, because you're able to see me. So I need to see your face. Everybody wants to see your face. We've got about 55 people right over here. So turn on your video.
Probably you won't be able to see me because the camera, though.
All right, okay, but at least you've got a voice. So you've got a voice, and that's super good. At least, yeah, at least we can. Yeah. So what's up? How you doing, my man? Where you from?
I'm from Aberdeen,
Say what?
Scotland.
Ah, Scotland. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So how's the weather that side?
Yeah, was lovely in the morning, but now cloudy and it's not great at the moment.
Ah, okay, cool, cool, cool. So how long have you been, like in the cryptocurrency game? And
Oh, it's about a few months now, so I'm quite new.
a few months. How old are you?
I'm 48 now.
48 or 38?
48.
Ah, 48. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, you're still young, very, very young. And yeah, you're going to take advantage of the next altcoin cycle. So there's a lot of opportunity. The next altcoin, or rather bull market, is really going to make you significantly rich. And this is the perfect timing, because if you are able to enter the market, especially when the prices are relatively undervalued, you've got the highest probability of getting a lot more money out of the market in comparison to the people who are going to be entering when there's extreme euphoria. You get what I mean? So
Yeah.
perfect timing for you.
So what are the best coins to invest at the moment?
Okay, so the best coins are the ones that are providing the most value and the ones that have got the best projects. So what I can advise you to do is diversify your portfolio with the top 5 to 10 cryptocurrencies that you really feel are the best. Go for Ethereum, because Ethereum has been around, it has got like a very good economic value, but you have to understand that Ethereum is not really going to give you the biggest return on investment. So you have to tactically invest in these different cryptocurrencies by having a very well rounded portfolio, by mixing them with the top cryptocurrencies, with undervalued cryptocurrencies, and with slightly riskier cryptocurrencies, so that you can sort of mitigate any type of risk, whereby you have like very good decent amount of cryptocurrencies that have been around for a very long period of time, and really nothing is going to end up happening to them. And then you've got coins that are really going to potentially make you quite a lot of money. So for example, I talk about Zilliqa. Zilliqa is a very good one. Vechain is also a very good one. Cardano. Plus, you can also try to invest in these DeFi type of cryptocurrencies, such as Compound. You can also invest in Chainlink. mix it up with Binance Coin, KuCoin Coin, plus a whole lot of these different exchanges. So what I would advise you to do is look at the different niches that blockchain technology has. Blockchain is subdivided into different niches. There's currencies such as Bitcoin, Litecoin. You should have a few of those. You should also have smart contract type of cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum, Zilliqa, Cardano, plus a whole lot more. Then you should also have exchange type of cryptocurrencies as well. So have a very good, well-rounded portfolio that has got everything there. You get what I'm saying? Because by the end of the day, if you only have currencies, what's really going to happen if DeFi, decentralized finance type of currencies, are the ones that are really going to be very extremely popular? Because what happened last altcoin season, right? There were different phases where the market was gravitating towards different niche type of cryptocurrencies. We had privacy type of cryptocurrencies that were popping up. Then we had, smart contract type of cryptocurrencies that were offering 1 million type of transactions. So more of the story is have a very good, well-rounded portfolio. In each particular niche, get the best. When it comes to privacy type of coins, get the best type of privacy coins in that particular type of niche. Okay, but don't overdo it. Just have like, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15 cryptocurrencies.
10 to 15 cryptocurrencies, that's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, because the market has got like over, there's quite a lot. If you look at the top 100 cryptocurrencies, yeah, that's like really a long list to choose from. So you can always try to bring it down to about maximum 10, but you might never know. You might never really know.
Yeah, like on the list you told me, Zilliqa, Ethereum, Vechain, Cardano,
Yeah.
Compound, Chainlink,
Yeah.
Binance, KuCoin, and what are the other things you can suggest?
Yeah, then you can you need to have Bitcoin as well. Do not neglect Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yeah. What else?
Uh oh man. You're really putting me on the spot, and I'm not a financial advisor. I want you to do your own research, and I don't want to suggest anything to you and then it just ends up going wrong. So please do your own research. Just check out the
Sure,
different
sure,
niches.
sure. Yeah, I'm doing my own research as well, but
Yeah.
we'll get some.
Okay, so let's ask the people in the comment section below. So guys, Vin Power really wants to get as many. He wants to know which cryptocurrencies he should be investing in. So somebody says Theta, uh, and then somebody else is also talking about. Well, they're talking about the same ones that we talked about. Well, not a lot of suggestions here. So guys, please help him out. People are talking about ERD. They're talking about PLA, SHR. They're talking about abbreviations. Guys, can you please drop the whole name? Don't just talk about the ticker. So ERD should be obviously Elron. So let me take a look at it on
I
CoinMarketCap.
can't see them.
Okay, because I'm not sharing. The comments are in the comment section part of the
All
stream.
right.
So
Okay.
all right, so ERD is what type of cryptocurrency? Yeah, Elrond. Somebody's saying Elrond. Somebody's also talking about Plasma, or rather Play Chip. So these are people's suggestions. The best thing that I can advise you to do, the best thing that you can do is learning how to find these types of cryptocurrencies by yourself. And what you can do is you're supposed to look at the trending cryptocurrencies and the ones that have got the most amount of volume. So let's say for example you go to coinmarketcap.com, right? On a daily or weekly basis or whenever you can, right? Take a look at the trending cryptocurrencies and then see the ones that are really consistent, the ones that are consistently making progress. And then you should also filter them out by looking at the volume. Always go for cryptocurrencies that have over 50 to about $100 million worth of 24-hour volume. And then if you get to figure out these cryptocurrencies, then just try to go in. I think that's a better way of me helping you instead of me just saying invest in this, invest in that. It's better you understand a way that you can use to sort of discover these cryptocurrencies. So you can do that by going on coin listing websites. Look at the trending ones, the ones that are really consistent. Look at the past, month performance. Look at the type of daily volume that they are having. Look at where they are listed. Is the exchange a legit website? Is it a pump and dump? And then from there, you can sort of figure it out. I think that's a better way that I can help you because I do not really want to get blamed. Trust me. So, no, not financial advice.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not going to blame at all. Just get some advice. That's all. And just to check the volume. And what else to check apart from that?
The volume and the performance, the performance, the past performance. Extremely good coins usually have like a very consistent good performance. You find that they are consistently growing like in a good amount of time. Like let's say for example Zilliqa has been consistently performing very well in the past few months. So if you take a look at their past performance, you take a look at their daily volume. You also take a look at their market cap valuation because it's going to allow you to sort of understand the amount of possible return on investment that you are going to be able to sort of have. So always make sure you look at the market cap so that you can figure out or rather gauge the type of potential profit that you are able to make. Let's say, for example, the market cap of Zilliqa goes to about 2 billion. Then from its current market cap valuation, which is about 200 million, right? I am able to know that that's like literally a 10x. So I'm able to like budget and see how I can fit it in my portfolio. I can sort of have like some way for me to use that data in order for me to be able to like calculate and decide how much money I'm going to be able to invest, what type of risk I have, and the potential amount of profit that I can get. Yeah. Oh, you can also look at Tezos. You can also look at Icon, which is ICX. You can look at things like IOTA, Cosmos. There's quite a lot of them out there. And you should also understand the market sentiments. Like this time around, people are super hyped about decentralized finance. So now that you know that people are going to be most likely investing in a lot of decentralized finance, right? You have to sort of find out the best decentralized finance type of cryptocurrency and then just try to have one of those in your portfolio. So it's also very important to also know the theme of the bull cycle. You have to know the theme and what people are most likely gravitating towards. And if there is a particular theme, then just try to see what cryptocurrency in that particular niche is the one which is most likely going to give you the best sort of returns and the one which is less risky.
Yeah, thank you very much. And like with reference to market cap, what are the is there any amount like
Yes.
baseline?
Okay, so when you subdivide your portfolio into uh the less risky to the risky ones, right? I usually love to have things that are, let's say, 50 million US dollars to about 200 million dollars because I know that these have got like a very good return on investment. So just try to go from about 50 million US dollars all the way to about 3 billion US dollars and then just try to figure it out. So you can start from 50 million. But of course, you can find extremely undervalued cryptocurrencies that are like 1 million US dollars. But you have to understand that the lower the market valuation, the higher the risk. Okay. Just because it is extremely undervalued, it doesn't really mean that, it can potentially make you a lot of money. But during a bull run, you find that a lot of types of cryptocurrencies just end up doing well just because they are doing blockchain related stuff. So by the end of it all, you find that if you invest in anything, it's literally going to make you money because everybody's just going crazy and just buying in everything. But that is a very bad way of investing because you're not really trying to get lucky. You're using data and you're being really serious with this thing. So try to go for 50 million to about 200 million for the highest return on investment, and then you can go as high as 3 billion, just to keep it very good. But you can always invest in overvalued cryptocurrencies as well. They can also do very well. They can also do 10x. Just depends on how the next bull cycle is going to be.
And if you are investing, like, is it a good idea to check the lowest values in the 24-hour percentage, or go for the highest percentages?
Okay, so if you're looking at look at the chart, the whole entire chart, okay? Don't look at only the 24-hour, look at the whole entire history because you have to determine what phase that particular cryptocurrency is in comparison to its history and in comparison to where it's most likely going to end up going. You get what I'm saying? So you have to look at the whole entire cycle, the whole entire life cycle, so that you know where you stand and what part of the journey you are at. Okay, so if a cryptocurrency has been in existence for the past 6 years, right? You need to look at the whole entire cycle, do the technical analysis, know the potential price where it might end up reaching its all-time high and potentially getting to break the all-time high, and just basically do your calculations from there. So look at the whole entire life cycle of that particular cryptocurrency by looking at the chart, not just the coin market cap percentages. You have to like look at the actual cryptocurrency chart on TradingView.
Yeah, thank you very much. And my next question is, are you registered for a site for price alerts, like when they?
Yeah, so I've got Blockfolio, so you can download it on App Store or Google Store. It's called Blockfolio. So basically, you can have price alerts. You can even set thresholds. Like for example, for me, I don't really get to look at the charts all the time. I just set conditions. If the price of Bitcoin goes below 8,900, send me an alert, and then the phone vibrates. So it's a very good app because it allows you to sort of monitor your portfolio in terms of your portfolio value, and then you can also use it for trading by having those alerts. So just download Blockfolio. It's on App Store and Google Store as well. It's a very good app.
Okay, is it like is it using like artificial intelligence and all the machine learning to predict stuff,
uh
or just an
okay,
only price alert?
are you talking about buy signals? Because if you're talking about buy.
Exactly, buy signals. Yeah, that's
Okay. No, 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 no. I don't get any buy signals from anybody. I literally do everything myself. I I find the price points that are appropriate. Well, in short, I don't really use any artificial intelligence or any trading bots. None of that stuff. I just do it on my own, and I would love you to do the same as well.
yeah. I was reading some articles, and most of the buy signals are fake, like scams.
Exactly. Do not buy any trading bot. Just do it on your own. Learn how to do it. You're going to earn, a lot of money. You're going to end up really even excelling yourself because you are able to do it by yourself and you can't really end up blaming anybody. So please, it's not something that is very, very complicated. You can do it like in a week. You can learn how to do this like in a month. It's absolutely possible. Just be interested and don't rely on any buy signals or trade signals. Just have the attitude of doing it by yourself.
The only thing is like you can concentrate on few coins, but these these buy signals, they scan the entire market and give you alerts, isn't it? That's
Yeah, but let's say for example, this they scan the market, right? So let's say they suggest a coin that you don't really have, and that particular coin is not really on the exchange that you have. So that means you're going to deposit your money in a particular exchange and get to trade those cryptocurrencies. I don't really think that is a very efficient way of trading. I really believe that if you want to trade something that you have some sort of attachment towards, because you have to look at different factors. You have to look at when, for example, they're going to be having a mainnet release, when they're going to be having events, because that's really going to affect the way that you do your trades. Like, for example, right now, Cardano is going to be releasing its mainnet pretty soon, and they are having like an event on the 15th of July or something. So that type of information you can only know that if you are personally invested in cryptocurrency. So do not really go for trading any type of cryptocurrency. Just pick a few cryptocurrencies that you really like. You know what the community is all about. You understand that cryptocurrency, and then pick those. Because for me, I basically trade only about maximum 6 coins, because I know these coins. It's more like I have a feeling and I am attached to the chart. I can literally feel it because I'm attached to them. That's what I'm saying. So don't try to overtrade. Don't just go out there and look for 1,000 cryptocurrencies to trade because you really want to make money. Just pick a few coins, stick to them, and trade those cryptocurrencies.
okay. Is there any best place where I can learn about trading? Any websites or any courses?
Um, okay, with regards to courses, Udemy is a very good platform. Check out the reviews, but I would encourage you to just use YouTube. You know,
YouTube.
yeah,
Okay.
just use YouTube and go topic by topic. You get what I'm saying? Because if you use a course, everything is going to be laid out for you, and you're not really going to be invested in the process. But if you're doing it by yourself, you're going to be moving from point A to point B, and then you're going to be having much more knowledge because in a course, everything has been put out there for you. And the way that you're going to be gravitating towards a course with regards to you actually going out there and figuring the next type of information that you need, you're going to be like a better learner, and it's going to be making more sense to you. So of course you can look at Udemy, take a look at the different topics that they have, and then just try to find more information with regards to those different topics that they have you know
Can you please type that Udemy?
yeah, udemy.com. So yeah, you can use udemy.com or Skillshare. So udemy.com or skillshare.com. Yeah, so you can use those, but just verify and check that the websites are legit by going on YouTube and then checking the links in the description. Then, but udemy.com is very factual, and then you can just check out the different courses that they have. So hold on. Yeah, skillshare.com is legit. So yeah, these you can start from here.
Okay. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
and then just type cryptocurrencies, how to trade. You're going to find a lot of information out there.
Yeah, that's really helpful, because I was trying to get hold of some advice, but most of these people on YouTube, like they just uh, they just want you to buy their courses. That's all they do.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, can you say that again? I didn't get that. I was a little bit distracted. What did you say?
I was trying to get some info, like people who's doing YouTube channels, but they will never respond back to you. They will send you a link to join their course. That's all.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That usually happens because they're trying to make some money off of you. So the quickest way that you can do is obviously get to, I don't know, sort of purchase something that they're selling, and then you're going to have access to them. But that's not really like a guarantee of you getting a hold of them. But you can always do it yourself, and you can find a lot of useful information out there. But just simply going in. But of course, I understand. Time is very important, and you want to reduce the learning curve. So I understand why you would want to just buy a course, but you can try that out and see how it's going to happen.
Is there an email address where I can contact you?
Yeah, you can. I have
You
an
can
email.
type here.
Yeah, I've got an email address right over on my YouTube channel. Let me just put it here. 2010 next up at Gmail. Or you can find me on Twitter. Yeah, that's my email. So yeah, but I'm a very easy. It's very easy to get a hold of me. I usually reply to all the different comments that I get, so it's not very hard for people to get a hold of me. And
Okay, what's your name on you on Twitter?
Beyond 10x. That's at Beyond 10x. Everything is in the video description. You can find that information on my YouTube channel.
All right, okay.
Okay. Is there anything
Thank,
else you would love
thank,
me to help you with?
thank you so much. That was very helpful. You are the only person so far. Last 2 months, I was trying to get some info. No one like people like me. It's very very difficult. I was really confused and I didn't know what to do. It's so many so many videos I'm watching and it's very difficult to make up your mind what to do and where to go for.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Especially these YouTubers with a whole lot with large following, it's hard to get a hold of them. But you can always shoot me an email. I'm going to give it to you as honestly as I can. So feel free. And to anybody out there who wants to get more information, or you've got any other questions for me, please let me know in the comment section below. Just send me an email.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Take care. Have a great one. I didn't even get your name. Is it Vin Pao? or
That's
you
correct. Yeah,
All right. Okay. Cool. 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 So have a great time in Scotland. Enjoy that Scottish whiskey.
single malt. Yeah, I will.
All right. Okay. Take care. You can drop the call.
Okay, cheers. Bye.
All right. Okay. So somebody was talking about me saying that the price of Zilliqa is going to go to 6 tenths of a penny. Guys, you have to understand. You have to understand that this is a long term sort of arrangement. It's not something that's really going to happen like right there and then, right? That's why I was explaining the goodness of having money on the side. It's about being prepared. It's not really going to happen right there and then. And sometimes you might end up waiting for months and months until the price comes back down to your particular threshold, and then you are good to go. So those are the types of different things that we usually talk about, especially when it comes to having quite a lot of patience. So with regards to the entry that I'm looking forward to when with regards to Zilliqa, right? It's not something that's going to happen in the short term. It's eventually going to happen. It might take a while. It might take 2 months. It might take 3 months, but eventually it would be good to see the price come to that particular point. Let's say, for example, the Black Swan event that I keep on referring to. The price point that Bitcoin dropped to in March. The price of Bitcoin dropped to 3,800. The price of Bitcoin was around 12,000, 10,000. If you had to tell somebody that, hey, be patient, wait for the price of Bitcoin to drop, it's going to go below 6,000. It's going to go below the 200 moving exponential moving average. People would be doubting you because they were saying that the price of Bitcoin was around 9,000. It can't really go to 3,000. It can't really go to 3,800. But for the people who were patient enough, the people who knew that that was a possibility, the people who had side money, they took advantage of it. So just because right now the prices are a little bit higher, it doesn't really mean that it's not really possible. And for the price to go to 6 tenths of a penny, right? It's not really far away, guys. It's like literally around this area. It's not really far fetched. It's literally close to this area. Hold on, let me find what can I use? I'm trying to get a ruler. Okay. Yeah. The price point is going to be like around this area. This is less than, what's the percentage difference of this area? This is less than 200% price drop. That's nothing. That's like literally nothing in cryptocurrencies. If a black swan event had to happen, if the stock market had to crash, okay? Because right now we're working on thin ice, right? The stock market might crash anytime soon. If something bad had to happen, all these price gains that we are seeing right now, we can really see them get erased. So 200% in cryptocurrencies is extremely, it's like literally nothing. This can be like 1 week of price depreciation. But of course, that's why I was telling you that you just have to be patient. You just have to know that these things are not really that impossible to happen. So that's all I have to say with regards to that. So anyway, I have done a lot of talking today. I have done a lot of talking today. So I hope you guys really got a thing or two. I'm sure this is going to be like an extremely long video. It's been good having to see your lovely faces, and I just wanted to have this opportunity to take or rather talk to you face to face, because a lot of you think I'm hiding behind a microphone. No, I'm just too lazy to set up everything. If I wanted to do video recordings, I could do that, but it just takes a lot of time. I'd rather just talk for about 30 minutes, edit, and get everything done within 45 minutes. Then I go about my business. So that's why I just use the microphone. So it's not because I was hiding from anybody, or I'm trying to scam anybody, or I'm trying to run away. So yeah, this is me, Muna, aka Beyond 10X. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been awesome. Be good, stay savvy, practice risk management. It's all about making money. It's not about seeing the profits on your portfolio. It's about actually getting the Bitcoin and improving and increasing your cryptocurrency portfolio. Take profit when you need to take profit. Do not get any feelings for these cryptocurrencies. Do not fall in love with these cryptocurrencies. You have to be like ruthless. You have to be a player when it comes to these cryptocurrencies. When it's time to take profits, get out of there, buy back a little bit later, rinse and repeat. Okay? So thanks for all the suggestions. Take care. Thank you for all the support. Yeah, I'll talk to you a little bit.